Hey guys, before we start the topic of today's video, I want to talk about the elephant in the room. What I mean by that is these eyeshadow colors do not go with this lipstick color. Okay, so I'm just going to throw that right out there now. I realize that now looking in the camera that was a very poor choice. Either I should have chosen different eyeshadows or a different lip color for today, but it is what it is, people. You know what happened? That if you watched my video 88 Palette Bingo, where I picked different eyeshadows out of a large palette at random, well, I kind of got crazy today and did something really weird. I challenged myself in a different way. I took 4 eyeshadows that all began with the letter A and tried to do a look with them. And I think it came out fine, but like I said, these shades of eyeshadows to me definitely do not go with this color lipstick. And just in case you're curious, the 4 eyeshadows that I used are All That Glitters. These are all MAC shadows. All That Glitters, Amber Lights, Antiqued, and Arena. 4 shades that start with A. And these colors do all go together. They're all warm, but they don't go with this lipstick. Oh well, it is what it is. Too late to change it now because as soon as I finish this video, I have to go out. Anyway, today's video is about NYX Soft Matte Lip Creams. And if you don't have any of these, where have you been? No, seriously, these are incredible. Everybody's coming out with liquid lipsticks right now, and these, in my opinion, are the most comfortable liquid lipsticks on the market for a fair price. They're $6 each. They come in 34 shades. Yes, you heard me right. 34 shades. I know it's crazy. When they initially released, they already had a lot of shades. Then, when NYX realized they had a hit on their hands, the next year they released a new wave of shades, and recently they did it again and released even more colors. So, there's definitely something for everybody. No matter what colors you are into, they've got some. So the reason why I'm doing this video today is, like I said, liquid lipsticks are the thing right now. And I've been having a blast trying a whole bunch of new formulas and brands and lines and all that. But one thing I have noticed is they're really rough on your lips. These are not. So if you are looking for a liquid lipstick that is not going to dry out your lips, that is pigmented, that has great color, is easy to apply, these fit the bill. And what I noticed that I started doing was, I, like everybody else, is really enjoying the liquid lipsticks, but because they are so rough on your lips, you need to give your lips a break once in a while, so I kept reaching for these when I needed a break, when my lips were getting too dry from the other brands that I've been trying lately. So today, you know, now that I've given you a brief summary about the formula of the liquid lipstick, I'm going to do swatches of all the shades that I own. I have 14, so you'll get to see what 14 shades look like swatched, and I will point out which ones I got that are new acquisitions for me. And the only other thing I have to say is, in regards to the formula, is it's a fluffy, moussey texture. It's not drying, and I like it a lot. The only thing is, it doesn't go completely matte. It looks somewhat matte, but it's never going to have that flat look, and it will transfer, and it will never completely dry on your lips. So if you are somebody who has to have a lipstick that will give no transfer at all, maybe this isn't for you, but I think for most of us, it's a nice relief from the Sahara Desert formula that is very much on trend right now. Alright, so I'm going to roll up my sleeve and we're going to do some swatches. The very first NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream that I ever bought was Addis Ababa, which is a very bright fuchsia. And the reason why this was my first purchase was not because fuchsia would be my first choice in lip colors, but because when these came out, they were so popular that this was the only color left in the rack. So if I wanted to try it, this was the only one that I could get. And times haven't changed much because I went to a store the other day to get some new shades of these, and once again, this was the only one left in the rack. So what do people got against fuchsia? I happen to like fuchsia, but have to be in the mood to wear it. So that's a really, really bright fuchsia. And so that is Addis Ababa swatched. And the next one that I purchased was Istanbul. And this, as a matter of fact, you know what I should do? Hold on a second. It just occurred to me that it would be helpful if I gave you NYX's color description of their colors to better describe them. Okay, so Addis Ababa is a bright fuchsia, and then Istanbul they describe as a clean pink. And the next one I'm going to show you is Stockholm. Stockholm is a mid-tone beige pink. So that is Stockholm. That's pretty warm color. And the next one I have is Tokyo. And this is a bubblegum pink. One thing that was tough about these, they've been popular from day one, and they're still very popular. And trying to get the exact colors that you want is sometimes nearly impossible. I cannot tell you how many times I've gone to stores that sell NYX and there's hardly anything in the display for these. So trying to get the colors that you really, really want are pretty much impossible. So usually what I would do is just pick from what was there and just do it that way. Okay, this is Cairo, and this NYX describes as a pure nude. That is Cairo. Next up is Zurich. I like how they color the outside of the tube to show you the color that's inside. That's a great idea. Okay, Zurich is a muted rose. Okay, so that's Zurich. Next is London, and this is a mid-tone beige. So that is London. And next, this was my favorite until I bought some new shades the other day. I still love this a lot. This is definitely my favorite of everything I've shown you so far. This is Kohls. And this is described as a muted mauve. I love that color. Love it, love it, love it. Alright, next is Antwerp. By the way, in case it isn't obvious already, these are all named after cities of the world. Okay, Antwerp is a mid-tone, yellow-toned pink. So that is Antwerp. Okay, now we have reached the 5 shades that I just picked up the other day. The first one of my newest shades is Abu Dhabi, and this is described as a deep rose beige. Abu Dhabi. And the next one is Monte Carlo, and this is a deep cranberry red. The next one is what I have on my lips right now. This is Prague, and this is a Merlot. And just in case you don't know what color Merlot is a wine, and this is a blue-based wine, I would say. And even though I have it on my lips, I'll still swatch it on my arm anyway, so you can compare the two. So that's Prague. I love, love, love this. This might be my new favorite shade. I just wish I hadn't worn my eyeshadows with it, because it's kind of ruining it. All right, the next one I got is Amsterdam, and this is pure red. So that's Amsterdam. So not quite as deep as the Monte Carlo, but definitely both reds. And last but not least is Milan, and Milan is a mid-tone blue-toned pink. I wanted this shade for a long, long time and was just never able to get it. Because a lot of times you go and the slots are just empty on most of them. So that's Milan. So none of the shades that I picked up are new releases. All these shades, I believe, are either from the original ones that came out or maybe the second wave. But yeah, none of these are any of the new shades. But I love these so much, you guys. And if you've, like I said, if you've never tried one, you have to get at least one, because the formula on these is just great. This isn't the type of lip product that you have to worry about, oh, I touched my lips together before it was dry. It's not like that at all. You don't have to be careful. When you put it on, if it doesn't look quite as opaque as what you want it to be, you can just keep adding more and it's not going to mess it up or anything like that. You don't have to wear a liner with these because they're really richly pigmented, and by using the applicator you can get like a crisp line by just tilting it a little bit and drawing right on the edge of your lip line. You can give like a liner effect. The applicator on these is so great. Yeah, let me give you a better view of the applicator. It's a sponge tip doe foot applicator, And it's just the simplest thing in the world to work with. Whatever that material is that this is made out of, it just makes it so easy. This lip product is a great place to start if you've never had a liquid lipstick before. This, you may not even want to move on from this because they're $6, they come in 34 shades, and everything about them is so easy, and I love these, and I probably will end up getting even more colors at some point because the color line is just spectacular on these. You pretty much can't go wrong with them. I think that's about it. I think that's all I have to say about NYX Soft Matte Lip Creams. If you have any questions or anything, you can leave them in the comment section. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.